Hey Joshua. Hey buddy. You know what? I'm gonna drop the link. No, I'm not gonna drop the link because then I'm gonna be up here all day if somebody come up here. And I just wanted to come on here for a minute because y'all, I was bored. I was like, but I've been feeling like that for a while now, y'all. Like I just be bored. But I have plenty of things to do. Plenty. I think I'm going through like an avoidance season. Mm. Hey, Royzell. Hey, honey. Hey, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button while y'all in the bushes. There's six of y'all in the bushes. Don't be a monitoring spirits, okay? But yeah, y'all see my title say I'm leaving again with the laugh face. Man, look, I saw um I saw a post on Facebook like a while ago. It was with I can't think of her name. Her name is Christina. I don't know, but she used to be on Disney Channel, y'all. And she was she played it Even Stevens. Long story short, y'all listen. She was like millennials, like we miss the nostalgia of things, and it was like, man, she hit it right was it her? I think her name is Christina Ritchie. I don't know, y'all. Was that her? I don't know, but she was just, long story short, saying that like us having phones and social media and all this other kind of stuff was like really taking a toll on us millennials. And I'm like, I had told my mom, I said, you know what? I think she right because like it's like it's almost like I desire to um not have social media, not to have to go back to, y'all remember the flip phones? Hey buddy, hey real buddy. Um no Facebook. Like I told y'all, let me tell y'all exactly what I said to my mother. I said, I want to go back to like MySpace and flip phone days when you had to get on the computer to be on the phone. I mean, to be on online. Like not a laptop. I'm talking about the big fat computer. Do y'all remember the old desktops computers? And I miss house phones. Like I want to say only maybe two of my grandparents out of the many sets that I have still have house phones, y'all. I used to have a house phone um before let's see 2020, maybe 2019 I got rid of my house phone. Like I don't know, it's like I'm craving a life out without the internet, and I don't know where it came from. It just came out of no, and I don't know if it's because I like now when I'm scrolling on Facebook, y'all, it's like the same stuff. Big old computers with the black screen and the green text. Like, remember when you could play like games and it was like Bejeweled and Pac-Man and stuff? Like, I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't know where this came from. I don't know. It seems like maybe I'm overwhelmed by technology. I don't know what it is. I have, and then do y'all remember like back in the day, like if somebody called you or text you, you could get back with them in a couple of days without them feeling like, they don't like y'all into it and stuff. Do y'all know what I'm trying to like? I don't. It's like all of a sudden I'm missing something that. Because keep in mind, I was born in '94, so I was around for jersey dresses and the little puffer on the sock shoe. I mean, the little puff ball on the ankle socks and K Swiss. And like, I don't know, yeah, I just miss all that, you know, like for real. Like I even feel like my kids are too much. I feel like they want, you know, they want to be on. Like I don't know what this is, but make sure y'all hit the like button because I see y'all coming in here. 15 people in here being monitoring. Don't be a monitoring spirit. Drop down and say hi in the chat. Yep. It's because there's probably a bombardment of device frequency and some folks are craving. And yeah, like buddy. Okay, so I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm not really big on Apple Pay, even though I'm gonna be honest with you, Apple Pay really has been a big help for me these days. Okay. But and then they talking about like taking away the money and we only gonna have cards. Like y'all see they done took the penny from us. I don't like none of this stuff. I just gotta be honest. I don't like and I understand that we have to evolve, we have to grow. But all jokes aside, y'all, I would love like I told my mother, I said, if we had like a year of now, Miss Alice, I know you was not in my chat. Y'all, let me tell y'all, Miss Alice, have you checked your text? Look, now I want everybody to pay attention. Y'all see how I just said, remember back in the day when you text somebody or you missed a call and you didn't have to worry about like now I'm miss let me not do Miss Alice like that. Hey, but Miss Alice, check your text messages. 'Cause- but all jokes aside, y'all, you did wait, let me go look cause but all jokes aside, wait, let me go look. Okay. Okay, I see it. I'm sorry, Miss Alice. I see it. But yeah, like I've been really craving that. And I think what was I finna tell y'all before? Okay, yeah, I told her like if we could go like a year without smartphones, without the internet, not the internet, but if we could go, I literally these were my specific words. If we could go back to MySpace, no Facebook, no Instagram, no Snapchat. Like if we could just go back to MySpace, I would be okay. And she was like, I was like, I don't. And what's funny is, I wasn't even on MySpace like that. Hey, sis, so you was in the bushes too, huh? Okay. Like, or shall I say, what up, peers? Who your peer? Cause it's not Bond. Your peer must be Miss Alice. um, but yeah, like I'm like, man, I don't know. I feel like the world is moving too fast for me. And maybe it's because I'm slowing down in a sense, y'all. Like when I tell y'all, I have been saying no to a lot of stuff in my mind, and I'm I'm building up the courage to start saying yes out. I mean no out loud. And some things I'm saying no to, I ain't got no business saying no to. Maybe one day I'll share with y'all what I'm talking about. He said you want to go back to MySpace and feel special when Tom send you a message. They says everybody. You know what's so funny, real? I forgot about little stuff like that. And I wonder what it is about I wonder what the significance is in MySpace other than I don't maybe because social media I mean even though we was kind of crazy on MySpace too like cuz the way we come outside on each other on YouTube is how people was coming outside and oh my baby daddy been messing with Kiera for 5 months and I'm pregnant. It was just as messy, but maybe it just wasn't so fast. I don't know. You know what, real? I'm gonna look into that. Hi, Ladybug, honey. She said, "I love you, even I love you, even I do not know you. Prayer is real. I'm out." Okay, Ladybug. Is that Ladybug? Is that Ladybug that I know? Hold on, y'all. I gotta go do an investigation. I'm so sick of YouTube, y'all. Hold on. Wait, why did I come back here? Okay, hold on. That's the ladybug, I'm assuming. Because one a ladybug is a moderator of mine, but I'm not sure, y'all. Hold on, let me. It is you. Why you not a moderator? Okay, hold on. Let me fix that because you're a mod for me. Well, I don't know what you've been praying for, but I'm glad your prayers have been answered, whatever they were. I guess maybe it was me coming live. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Um, I don't know. But I will say, let me tell y'all how much social media is just like it's literally the same things recycling over and over. So my mom was telling me about something, and I said, "Girl, I saw that video." She said, "You saw that video?" I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Wait a minute." And like as literally as we're talking about how we seen the same video, I said, "Mama, social media getting kind of you don't want to be a okay. I'll take it back. I don't know why. I don't know if I don't know. I might have did that. Ain't no telling what happened. I don't know. But I'll take it back if you don't want it. But I'm like social media getting kind of small. Like the y'all know how we say small world. But if you pay attention to some of the content, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't know if it's because I do a lot of late night scrolling before I close my eyes, or if in my downtime I do too much scrolling. But something ain't right for me. And like, and it be the same. Like I'll send a funny video to my aunt, and she'll be like, "Yeah, I seen that." And it's like, "How you see this already? I just saw it." And I know I'm on social media more than you are. Okay, so how you already didn't seen this? But I don't know. It just seems real repetitive. I am very annoyed by all of the men versus women conversations. I'm annoyed by the what a wife is supposed to be conversations are. I'm annoyed by what single women. I'm annoyed by aesthetic uh conversations and girls in your 30s and girls in your 20s and women if you have a baby and men you should be like this and women I'm really just annoyed. It's like it's just too much. Like nobody cares as much about what other people are doing all the time. I'm annoyed by that too. I'm annoyed by folks, being concerned about things that have nothing to do with them. It's just like, I don't know, y'all just kind of want to disappear off the internet. um, I be on Instagram and I see some of the same things on. It's like everybody has the same conversation and there's really nothing new. And that's just how I feel. I don't even know if my experience or my algorithm, you know, um, it's just mine and everybody else isn't also seeing these things. But this is how it'd be like, you know, um, I'm all for encouraging and lifting, ourselves up and empowering and all of that kind of stuff. But I'm even annoyed by that too. It's like I don't, y'all know what? I think I'm telling y'all something that really should just be a conversation between me and God. Because let me tell y'all something. I don't even want to talk to y'all about this. But for some reason, I am extremely overwhelmed by this like energy. And it's almost if is that none it's almost if is that like none of us or anybody are individuals and we're all kind of being conformed to be the same or alike. And make I don't know, maybe that's what it is because it's like so y'all know how like you have the encouragers, the people who go live every day, be encouraging people, you know, and you know, I never ever thought that I would be annoyed by seeing those get up and get right type because I love those kinds of videos. But it seems like some of everybody is making those videos, or really I don't know, y'all. It just seems really overwhelming, and I don't know what that's about. What you say, buddy? Facts. Just let people be, as each and every relationship is going to be different, and what works for them. Right. Yeah, like, there's a whole bunch of just it seems like there's just like a lot of talk and emptyless chatter, even though like we can say my life is, a bunch of empty talk and rambling and chatter. But that's what it seems like. Okay, y'all, my bad. I had to take a phone call real quick, but yeah, it seems like there's just like a bunch of chatter, and something's missing. And I don't know, I just feel like the world needs a break, or maybe I need a break from the world. But you see all these people, um I don't know, y'all, but that's what I wanted to come, tell y'all. Like, I'm leaving. Like, you know, I've been wanting to um like shut down all my social medias. And I was thinking, let me tell y'all what happened. So it was like, oh, I can shut down my Instagram, I can shut down my Facebook, my Snapchat, my TikTok, whatever. And then it was like, but I'm gonna be missing so much. Like I literally thought that, right? I literally thought that, like, I'm gonna be missing a lot. Um, the news, okay, like celebrity news, breaking news. What if there's like um well, we are in the middle of a war right now, but like what if a missile hit? Am I gonna know about it? Like there was like a fear of missing out on something, not necessarily anything in particular, but everything. Like, how am I gonna know what's trending in, like, style, hairstyles, fashion, toys for the kids, like, hell, other anything trending for the kids? Because some of every, how am I gonna keep up with what's okay for them to watch? Like, it was almost like, and this was just like a small little thought, like if I let social media go, I was gonna be like letting my life go or something. And it's weird to, like, it was like a little fear of, oh, but if how are you gonna know this and how are you gonna know that? And it's like, do I really need to know what's going on with the celebrities? No. Like, when I'm just sitting here thinking, like, I really don't need to know. Or if a new movie come out or a new show, how you gonna know? How you gonna find out? Like, social media is actually very important to all of us when you look at it like that. Because, and maybe that's also why I want to get the heck away from it, because it is so fast. Like, it's fast. Something can be new. Like when Tyler Perry releases all the oh, y'all, I just started watching Beauty and Black, and I like it. Okay, now I will say this. They be doing, let me okay, so I have a word that I use more so behind the scenes than I do in front of the scenes. Um when I'm watching TV or movies, y'all, and it's some naked scenes in there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We call it, like, soft, you know. I call it filth, okay? Now I'm gonna say this. Black beauty has a lot of filth in it. Okay, like some things don't nobody got no business looking at. They had it really has some. Hey, Minister Ray of Sunshine, how are you, honey? She says, peace and bless, peace and bountiful blessings, beautiful Lady Vaughn, and to everyone on my way home and listening. Continuous blessings to. Okay, love you, Minister Ray of Sunshine. Um, it really has some stuff in there should nobody be looking at. Okay, now if you watch Beauty in Black, you know what I'm talking about. Because I was like, what in this type of filth? But y'all know how Tyler Perry releases you know, the series, right? And then everybody on social media who didn't watch it, they call it spoilers. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really don't have an issue with spoilers because I'm nosy and I like to at least know what I'm about to get into. But that shouldn't be like that's what I'm it's like everything is kind of spoiled. You know, another reason I have an issue with social media is because remember when everybody was doing the cake, no bake cheesecake, and you could put the cookies in it and you put it in the refrigerator for a couple hours and then I couldn't find the dessert nowhere in any store because all of y'all had bought it. So I was upset. Okay. Just like, so everything moves fast, and I think I'm just sick of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm feeling some type of way because I couldn't get my no bake cheesecake. I don't know. But I really think if like we went a year, just like a whole year without, I'm gonna say no Facebook, not even YouTube. Well, a lot of people will lose their money. But see, yeah. So I'm a hush because I don't want that to happen. But I do think we need a break. We need a break, the whole world, where everybody just be in their house, in their business, okay, and not bothering other people because there's no nothing else bother me, okay, is when I come on social media and I see all of these podcasts of men and even the women, and we all just talking about each other all the time. That really gets on my nerves. She said travel safely. Okay, you just saying hi. Like, y'all, I'm so sick of them conversations. Well, this is what a man should be, and this is what a woman should be. I'm sick of them. I'm like, don't nobody care. Like, and I could just be saying that because, I be real quick to say, don't nobody care. But I know that, some people do that, like they really do care. They've gotten whole degrees and taken up certain lifestyles to be there for other types of people. She said, read your message line. What you want me to read? Okay, hold on, wait. Oh, my text message. Hold on. Now, Miss Alice, you wrong for that. You wrong for that. But no, I really did just want to come on here, y'all, and tell y'all I was leaving again. I know ain't nobody gonna miss me. But I really do think I need like another social. But when I say like a social media break, y'all, I'm talking about like from everything, like just for a while because I don't even like scrolling anymore. Like that's sad, ain't it? You know, like if I could just get on an island all by my, yeah, I want. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I want to run away from everything and everybody. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. But I was like, I wonder if anybody else is feeling the same way. Because it just seems like it's so much going on not just on social media though y'all but in the world, like it's so much going on and it can be If you watch the news, me and my grandmother were talking about this, how like she watched the news and it'd be so overwhelming. I said that's why I don't watch that mess. I said I don't watch that mess. Like the news isn't to inform us about what's going on in the world, but that's really how I feel about the news channels. Like it's a bunch of mess. All jokes aside, I feel like it's a bunch of mess. I was just sitting there with her like this, y'all. Like this is just a bunch of mess. How can you say? Funny that you mentioned this. I've been feeling that same way. Information. Yes, it's like an information overload. It's like, what is going on? Hi, Charlie's Angel, honey. How are you? And not only do it seems repetitive. I'm not saying that it actually is. It just seems that way. And like I said, I don't know if that's just my algorithm or because it's not just like mess and negativity, y'all. There's even um like it seemed like since I got saved, there ain't nothing but there's like the good, Christian or good spiritual stuff, and there's all the bad stuff, and then there's hey, God told me to tell you, and then there's people bickering back and forth about, the word. It's like it's just so much of everything. I feel like the internet is going to explode because it's like overloaded with all of these different energies and um content and commentary. I just feel like it's just gonna burst because some of everybody is saying the same thing, and then you have the opposing team, and then it's like who's right and who's wrong, and if you in the middle, you going along to get along, like you can't, and then in some places you can't even have your own thoughts and feelings because if you ain't thinking this way, oh, you a sheep, and if you ain't a part of the masses, you a problem. And if you are a part of the masses, you a problem. It's like, my God, today, where is the normalcy? There is no normalcy on the internet. Like that's how I be feeling. Hey, Selena. Hey, honey. And if you ain't over here with me, you against me. And then it be like, what really be killing me is the people that's like really for God. And, y'all, I recently learned about legalistic Christianity. I was watching I was watching an old Lifetime series called Preacher's Daughters, and one of the families on there was the ex-wife of a preacher, who was her husband used to be a wrestler. What is his name? I can't think of it. But he used to be a wrestler, y'all. But she was telling her story of how when they got married, her husband became real legalistic, and I'm like, what is that? So, y'all, they were saying how like the the women like dressed up as like we gonna say like the pilgrims, right? Come to your door and like I mean, of course you want them to come to your home or whatever, but they come to your house and they throw away all the worldly things like the TV, your VCR, your videotapes, like they just get rid of everything. And I was like, huh? Like that's a thing? And they call it legalism or being a legalistic Christian or something. It's like where you're all about God all the time and there's no room for any type of normalcy. And she was saying like that's what caused their divorce. And she was saying that when because she had a younger daughter and she had older daughters, and one of them were in their 30s at the time. And she was saying, like, mom and dad, they wouldn't allow us to, do Halloween or really anything because, of like being like super religious. And I'm listening, I'm like, now keep in mind, y'all, I'm not, um, you know, I'm gonna say I'm really not into all of the religious stuff. I'm just not like it. I'm just not. So if you tell me to dress a certain type of way, and I'm probably gonna dress that way 3 times harder just because it's like, yeah, no. But I'm thinking like, I'm having such a hard time with my own little spiritual walk in God, and I'm not doing anything that I consider to be religious. I don't follow any, legalism rules or whatever you want to call them. But I could only imagine if, the people from my church showed up at my door like, we gonna throw away the TV, we gonna get rid of your phone, we gonna throw away, all the pork out your refrigerator. It'd be like, hold up, I don't want to do this no more. So it actually made me grateful um to have I'm gonna say the relationship I have with God, and you know, even though my mom didn't do Halloween and stuff when we were kids, it wasn't out of legalism. It was out of, I'm gonna say the normal, which is, Halloween, with all the spirits and the devil and witches and, warlocks and all them running loose in the spirit and in costume. Nah, you ain't gonna have nothing to do with that. Like, I'm grateful that she was just like that, because if we couldn't watch TV, okay, and she did have, her ways about certain types of cartoons, but I thank God I was allowed to watch the Powerpuff Girls, like for real, because baby, you know, I think I would be afraid to go, know something about the Lord here at 32 if all I knew was, you can't watch TV. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Miss WD girl. Oh, I gotta give you your wrench. Hold on. Let me. I ain't forgot. I told you I was gonna give it to you. Hold on. I ain't forgot. And then I can take Ladybugs back because she says she don't want it. I don't mind anybody saying they don't want a wrench, y'all. I'm not, weird and get all, oh, you don't want a wrench from me. Some weird folks on here, child. I'll try to stay away from them. What Selena say? She said, keep being you, Vaughn, with your talking sound. But yeah, but I felt some type of way. And what's funny is that her daughters, because like I said, they got divorced, and he hadn't talked to his ex-wife, y'all, in 7 years, and so he came on the show. Of course, he had to come on the show because the name of the show was Preacher's Daughters, and her daughters were telling her like, Mom, he's changed. He's not all about the legal, and I'm like, imagine getting divorced because your husband is trying to lead you in the right direction, in God, and you don't want to go because even though, he's in the right heart posture as far as like, wanting to please God, wanting to do what's right, but it's extreme, and then I thought, I'm like, a lot that happens a lot. Like even in what I consider normal Christianity, okay, um people do get divorced, like, and leave their spouses because it's like, matter of fact, yeah, I know a real story about that. Like, it's all about church, it's all about God, and the husband actually started to like, what's crazy is like rebel, but more so against his wife and even his family, because he felt like his wife had all the control and there wasn't any sense of normalcy. And I'm gonna just be honest and say, I don't think God wants that for us. I don't think He wants us to just be. I don't think He wants us to be like, I'm gonna say, super religious. Because what, they come and burn and literally burn, y'all. The girl said they literally burned their VHSs. I don't know why I keep wanting to say record players, but that's not what I'm trying to say. Y'all remember the tapes that go on the VCR? They would come and burn them. But I don't think he want that. I don't think he want us to be like, you know, sitting over in a corner, you know what I'm saying? Just not living at all. Or I don't know. But that's just my own personal opinion. Whatever you do, hey, but mm-mm. But anyway, y'all, so what I was saying was that Yeah, it seems like it's a lot going on this here internet, and it's the same stuff. And speaking of the internet, did y'all see? I'm sure y'all did. Did y'all watch the verses with Tyrese and Tank? Cause I did, and I was rooting for Tyrese, and he's still big sexy chocolate, but y'all he lost so bad, and Um, I was laughing at some of the memes because they had Tank, holding Jody. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. Remember in Baby Boy when Vang Rams was holding Jody, pop pop pop. And uh, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I thought I liked Tyrese's songs more than I like Tank, and I was like Tank actually. But see, I like the radio versions of Tank songs because y'all he be cussing. And I don't really, here's the thing, I want y'all to know something. I don't have a problem with cursing in music. I have a problem with sexual cursing, okay? I don't need to hear the word, I don't need to hear the F word in a song. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need to hear those things in a song. I just don't. What do you say? Burning VCR tapes sound like a modern day book burning of Alexandria. What you talking about, real? Miss Alice say, be right back. Back to work, y'all. Okay, Selena, I'm so glad you came through, girl. No problem, Miss WD. I love y'all. I ain't gonna stay on here long, y'all. I just wanted to talk to y'all. I guess I was sitting here and I'm like, I ain't been live in 1,000 years, and everybody probably Ladybug probably thought I was somewhere dead. Maybe that even though I'm on my community wall every day. But nah, mm-mm. I really do have a problem with like over sexualized music. But y'all want to know what's funny? There are certain songs that are really sexualized that I can listen to without a problem, but it's certain songs that really bother me. And y'all know the song by Tank when he say "When we love." Okay, that's the radio version, but on like when you playing it on Pandora, he say the F word. When you play the explicit, it'd be like, wait a minute now. I thought this was a love song. It sounded real good, but yeah. So he was cussing a little too much for me. I was like, I didn't know all these curse words was in this song. And I ain't talking about that song. It was another song he played on the verses, and I was like, ooh, like. That's how I felt about what. That's how I felt when I was watching Beauty and Black, and y'all know it's a whole bunch of men kissing and man. Look, I'm gonna have to go live another day because somebody in the bushes that I don't really want to be in the bushes, so I could tell y'all what I was thinking. Because I was like, this is a lot. I'm like, this a whole lot going on, and I was too tickled because I was like, they showing this on TV. Whole time is Netflix, y'all. But I thought they I'm not live stream. I thought they played Beauty and Black on television. I really did. I didn't know that it was just a Tyler Perry series on Netflix until I went and did my research. But it was a whole lot going on. Miss Alice, go watch Beauty and Black. Go watch Beauty, girl. What I tell you, I was like, okay, so check it. There is we're not gonna talk about that today. I'm gonna come back live another day because we gonna talk. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna do some commentary on Beauty and Black because I heard some things. He said, "Don't tell Alice to watch that." Hey, real look. Okay. I'm not gonna give bad advice today. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, but Miss Alice, if you get bored, okay, you just bored. All right, and you tired of watching the same girl, go watch Beauty and Black. They be cutting up. I ain't gonna lie, it's not for it's really not for a woman of God's eyes and ears, but it's very entertaining.
because they be cutting up. Now I'm gonna say this: the storyline, the plot is good. It's really good, and I want to say there's more naked. Is there more nakedness in the first season than the second season? You know what? They just be naked. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They be naked. They be naked at the club, all outside. Okay, they just be doing a whole lot of indecent things. That nobody should really be looking at. But it is entertaining. Her eyes are gonna bleed. Real, you a mess. Oh, I felt like my eyes was gonna bleed. Yeah, I found myself fast forwarding a lot. I said, let me fast forward. But here's the thing though. There are certain places you can't fast forward because you know you just kind of just gotta like close one of your eyes and then look again and then be like, okay, all right, this is okay to look at. But yeah, they be doing a lot on there, a whole lot. But the storyline is good, and like I said, it's entertaining. Um, I prefer to watch reality TV to get like my I'm gonna say um I'm gonna say get my mess in. Like if I want to watch something messy or entertaining. But when I'm watching regular TV, I totally would rather watch white people films. Our non-melanated cousin. I like to watch them because they seem to be less dramatic, y'all. And there's like a sense of Hey, foster mom, how you doing? I was gonna call you today because I saw something. I said I'm gonna call my foster mom because I saw something. I did. I seen something. It wasn't nothing bad, but I was gonna call you today. But yeah, I prefer to watch like you know um Hulu shows like not Murder She Wrote, Murder in the Building. I like stuff like that. I even started watching Kiki Palmer's The Burbs. And it's got some white folks in it. She black or whatever, but yeah, I like to watch stuff like that. I don't really care for I'm gonna say black TV. I don't. Um I kind of get I don't know. I think I've just always been a fan of white TV. You know, um I don't know what that's about. But if I have to pick a show, I'm probably gonna watch some with white people in it. I don't know. Y'all know what it is. Like if the show is really really ratchet, I'll watch it. Like P Valley, I love that show. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. She said y'all are funny. That's not my son. They dox. Okay. Okay. Cause I said I was gonna call you. I was gonna call you, but okay. I'm still gonna call you, even though. But I'm like, you know what? I'm so sick. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm sick of these people. Oh my goodness, I'm sick of them. Okay, y'all don't even understand what my unsubscriptions look like. I wish they had a list of people that we unsubscribe from, because I promise you, I would screenshot it and put it up on my community wall and be like, child, don't follow none of them. They messy. I promise you, I will put that up. Like, if you want to follow somebody because they entertaining, come over here, okay? But it gets real messy over here, okay? Beware of these faces, these channels right here. See, but I guess that would be me being messy. I don't know. Look, I don't even care. I'm glad that ain't an option because I would do it, okay? What she say? My son never been in prison. You know what? I'm crying. I am really crying laughing. Thank you for telling me that. She said, Alice, happy anniversary. Yeah, make sure y'all go on Miss Alice Community Walk, tell her happy anniversary. But yeah, I'm finna go for real though. I really do need to get up off here. It's 2:30 my time, and my daughter's gonna be walking through the door any moment now. I'm lying, y'all. They don't get out till later, but I ain't telling y'all when. But yeah, I'm finna go. And I really did miss, coming live, talking about nothing. I have really been enjoying, staying out of the mix and not being in trouble here on YouTube. And I've also enjoyed not going live. She said, "Are you watching Beauty in Black?" Yes, I am. Miss Tawana, I actually was just talking about it. I was telling Miss Alice to go watch it. um, you know what? You can do commentary on it with me. Did you watch the Married to Medicine reunion, or did you watch this season at all? Because I was actually thinking about going live about the season as a whole and but see, I didn't want to turn it into a series. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm real kind of lazy now when it comes to YouTube. Like for real, I don't even want to go live. It'd be like, nah, I'm okay. But I had the idea to do. She said, okay, I'm watching the final episode now, and yes, I watched Married to Medicine. I was like, I really want to talk about this whole. It's a lot of. I'm gonna call you because it's a lot of stuff I want to talk about that happened this season. Because I got an attitude about a few things, like a real attitude. You know what? That's what we can do. We can do a live together on it. Cause I've been talking crazy about it. I ain't gonna tell y'all who, not right now. But I've been talking crazy about a certain couple because they've been working my nerves. She said my reality TV is watching politics. Oh, Miss Alice, let me tell you something, Miss Alice. Look, okay. I tried to come over there with politics with y'all, and it's they messy. I said, I see why Jesus didn't get involved in this because it's so much. Miss Alice, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I think about it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good to be informed and educated on the matters of the world, but I'm gonna say majority of what I've seen from both political parties. It's very overwhelming. They messy. I'm like, y'all is messy. I guess you can call it good, um, like good humor mess, like if that's what you want to call it. But it was still, I'm like, this too much. Okay, I came to learn something, and y'all doing too much. But anyway, she said, Miss Alice, that's worse than reality TV. See, I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew I was. I'm like, in the world? But I really did say that though. I said to my mother, I said, they messy. Like the politicians, all of them crooked. And I can see and understand both, things in both parties. And, if you don't pick a side, you against the other side. And, I see why Jesus said, nah, I'm good. I'm going to stay over here, where it's righteous and not all this confusion, child. Woo, they messy. I'm like, She said politics is reality TV on steroids, girl. And see, look, I ain't even got that deep in it. I did. It was just, and maybe it was because, I do watch. I said what I said is political shows, so maybe that's why Google decided to start putting it all on my Facebook and my Instagram and my TikTok and it's like, what? Okay. She said all politicians are crooked. Okay, Miss Alice, if you say so, I don't believe it. I believe they all crooked. It's something wrong with all of them. Okay, like Well, I'm gonna say the ones that's on the big screen. I'm gonna say that because I'm gonna say that the ones that's on TV and always got something going on behind the scenes. And let me ask y'all a question. I feel like white folks, okay, they love, I'm finna get off here, y'all, because I'm finna talk real bad about them people. But what really cracks me up is that if they can't get you with something criminal, they going inside your bedroom. Like, and what's crazy is our president is a criminal and we know what he be doing in his bedroom. We know all of what he like, okay? Bra size, okay, hair color. You know what I'm saying? But if they can't find something criminal on you, they in your bedroom. And if they can't find nothing in your bedroom, it's just all accusations and assumptions. You know what I'm saying? They can't find nothing concrete. They gonna find what they think will stick. And I'm like, none of this should be legal. you know. And I just got to be honest, y'all. I really don't care who be cheating on who. I just don't. Stay out of them people's bedroom. Like some things, I really do feel some things should be illegal. It should be illegal. You know what I'm saying? It's hard enough for a couple to go through infidelity, let alone put it all over the TV and in the newspaper and on gossip blogs. Why do y'all all in these people bedroom in their business? Dang. She said, yes, they have always doxed. Willfully blindness when it comes to certain people. So while I love them both, nah, I like my Westmore, Angela, also Brooks and MD. I don't know who them is. She said, Jesus said, I ain't fooling with that man-made energy. No, for real. I'm putting this on the screen. Because all jokes aside, though, like Foster Mom, I feel that way too. Like, this is too much. Like, it's too much division and like I said, chaos and confusion and he said, she said, and I'm like, this, yeah, yeah. But that's why I like reality TV and y'all know who my favorite is on Married to Medicine. I love Heavenly. Cause she messy. I don't care what y'all say about Heavenly. She is my favorite. Do y'all hear me? And I think her going into politics is perfect because she messy. Okay. She messy. She said, nah, Vaughn, they have a standard of integrity. They shouldn't have secrets. They shouldn't have secrets. They take an oath on it. I live, huh? I live for all of them for different reasons. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, you talking about the politicians? Oh, really? I didn't know that. Hmm. She said Westmore is the governor of MD, Angela. Oh, Miss Alice, I know you know who them people are. Is the first black female senator in MD. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. So wait, so they take an oath that we get to be in their business at all times? Mm, 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 mm. But yeah, y'all, I think Heavenly's gonna be perfect in politics because she messy, okay, at all times. All right, but I ain't gonna lie. If she leave the show, you know what? I'm a hush. I'm gonna wait till me and Miss Tawana do our lives together. So Foster Mom, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you. But y'all hit the like button on y'all way in and out, okay? Um, I wasn't supposed to be here long. I'm not gonna be here long. It ain't even been an hour. And I just came to, step in and tell y'all I'm leaving. I'm leaving the internet alone, child. I see I was thinking about you know what, that might be telling y'all too much because then y'all gonna say I'm the legalistic Christian. um, but yeah, so but I'm gonna see y'all later. I love y'all. Like I said, make sure y'all hit the like button on your way in and on your way out. And yeah, that's about it. And I love y'all. And I will see y'all when I see y'all on the YouTube streets. Okay. All right. Bye.